Yeah.
Hi, thank you for saying yes to the interview. And I'd like to know, because my blog is about encouraging faith.
Sure.
And I'd like to know how, what message do you have? What do you think you have a life message that you'd like to share?
Sure. For me, I'm pretty much the last person in my existence that would ever expect or believe that I would become a Christian. So I like to encourage young people to understand that for me, being set free through Jesus Christ is something that really brings a satisfaction and a peace and a joy that, particularly in these days, is very much needed. So I just try to do the best I can to try to be a light, and it's great to be here at CCF because we're doing this skateboard ministry event that's a rather outside the box, unusual opportunity to reach the youth with the gospel. So we're excited to be here.
May I know how you came to know the Lord?
Well, there was a prophecy spoken over my wife and I about 20 years ago. My wife is from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and she hired a cleaning woman from Brazil to come live in the United States with us and work with us. And when she started working with us, she said that the real reason she took the job was that the prophet in her church in Brazil had heard a word from the Lord for her to go work for us. As a result of that, she said that what God said was going to happen was that my wife and I would become born again and then be involved in ministry. So at the time, that seemed rather ridiculous, but in retrospect, everything she said has come true.
That's amazing. Like, she never knew you, and she was told she would work for this couple, and then she ended up working with you?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So you mean she was instrumental to how you came to know the Lord? Did she share with you the word?
No, just my wife first.
Oh, she shared with your
and
wife.
then she stopped working with us. And then 4 years later, my second daughter was born, and we were living in Arizona at the time. We moved back to New York, where we were from. And then just through circumstance, my wife became saved first, and then a year later I followed. And then ever since then, we've been doing ministry.
Oh, wow. Praise God. You said earlier that you're unlikely to be a Christian. Why do you say that?
No, what I meant was, to me, it seems unlikely that I would be a Christian.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
And
just because I've been around and I've been making movies in Hollywood for a long time, and it just never seemed like a reality that I would ever experience. But I've always been a pretty outside the box guy myself, and pretty radical. I'm a skydiver, and I do kind of crazy stuff. I'm an adrenaline junkie. So when I got saved, it was only because I had made a covenant with Jesus that if he had revealed himself to me in a way that was true and authentic, and he would promise me that the experience would be better than a skydive. Well, what I said was, if I have that experience, then I'll go and say and do whatever you want. So I'm from New York, and I'm in Manila doing a skateboard evangelistic event. So go figure that out.
How has it been better than a skydive?
Oh, it's been beyond anything I've ever experienced in this dimension.
What difference do you see from your life before Christ and after?
I would just say that having a sense of purpose is the thing more than anything that for me. In addition to that, kind of the things of this world and the stresses and the anger and the this and the that, all these things that really dictate and determine each and every day if we're going to be blessed or have a good day or this or that. For me, every day is a good day.
Because of Jesus Christ.
No question.
Would you like to invite anyone who's listening to any of your activities or ministries?
Well, if anybody wants to know my story, there's a cool website called iamsecond.com. And yeah, I'm just getting ready to write and produce and direct a couple of Christian films in the next 2 years. So I'm just very fortunate. very blessed.
It seems that the people on stage would make up a good cast.
Yeah, well, we'll see what the Lord wants to do.
Yeah. Charlie was saying that you have an event tomorrow. Did you want to invite people, or yeah, if I could get this?
Oh, sure, yeah. No, tomorrow we're doing something called RIP, which, you know, when you look at a tombstone, that means rest in peace. But for us, it means revival in Philippines. So we brought 12 or 15 of the top pro skaters in the world from all over the world here to Manila for tomorrow to do a big skate event. So we're excited. We just want to do something special for the youth here in Manila, and we just want to show them that, you know, you can love Jesus and still be a disciple and still be receive salvation and still have fun.
Yes. It's not only one event, one day.
Yeah, tomorrow it's just one day.
But after that, is there something else coming up in the Philippines?
Maybe. Yeah, we're
Oh.
talking about maybe developing some other projects. Yeah.
That's great. I hope to see one of those.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
You got it.
Thank you.